welcome to a new episode of the Fuzer, the reviews channel on YouTube from Potation Rotation. I'm Paul, and let me tell you something, as I am now back in the saddle of trying to review things after taking a couple weeks off because of, this is the first time anybody's really seen this, but so I got this right here. I had the same thing over here, but that side's healing a little bit better. I'll talk a little bit more about it on a future episode of the Retro Rankings podcast, but had a little injury to the nose, and I had some things planned the weekend it happened, like recording a Retro Rankings podcast episode that never aired, so there's only one in the month of March coming before we start getting back into two in April. But as far as on-camera stuff, I just kind of like took a couple week break. So there's some things that I have kind of lined up, some things I was going to do with TJ as well. That's going to come probably in April now at this point. So I'm going to just start getting caught up here. But let me tell you, I have, and I've had these now for a couple weeks. I meant to do them when I got them. I'm going to do a Girl Scout cookie review. Adventurefuls. Girl Scouts. Very nice, very evil. Much like Danhausen himself. They're very nice in that they offer some pretty good cookies, but very evil because they take your real human monies. And then on top of that, stop offering s'mores. Thin Mints growing up were my favorite Girl Scout cookies. Not since Thin Mints did I have a cookie that I had to have every year until the s'mores came along. And I know there was like two versions of s'mores. The s'mores version that we had was the chocolate-covered s'mores version. The other version of the Girl Scout s'mores was like a cookie, sandwich cookie version. I had boxes of those every year, multiple boxes of the s'mores. Love the s'mores, so I would say F all the Girl Scouts, but not only is that inappropriate, but that doesn't sound right. I was just highly disappointed that there were no more s'mores after they only had them for a few years, and it was my favorite cookie. Adventurefuls. That's what's replacing the s'mores. So we're going to go do a review here. And because I'm on a diet, I'm only going to eat 2 cookies. I'm not going to gorge myself. Unless I hate them, I'm only going to do one. But take that out and then look at the box because I didn't want it rattling around. But we got these Adventurefuls here. And look at those girls in the woods there. But as it says, indulgent brownie-inspired cookies with caramel-flavored creme, and a hint of sea salt. You don't want to know. You don't want to know the nutrition facts. If you're ordering Girl Scout cookies, you don't give a shit. Except I do, because I'm only going to eat 2. So let's go ahead and open this up. So I still order Thin Mints, and I put them in the freezer. That's like the best way to eat them, in the freezer. Ooh, those smell pretty good. And I like the, there's like these peanut butter ones now too. I think they've been around for a while, but I've just first ordered them this year for the first time. Those were pretty good. I only had a couple, and then the family decided to devour the rest of the package within less than a day, so I only had 2 out of that. Yeah, so I've got some favorites, 2 favorites. I'm going to see if these are better than the s'mores, or if I'm going to be still highly disappointed in Girl Scouts going forward. But let's take a look at this thing. There you have it. So, looks like a chocolate cookie from the outside and from the top. And you got your stripes, and then you've got your sea salt, caramel cream in the middle there. Smells just like any other, kind of smells like a Thin Mint. It kind of smells like their peanut butter one. It just smells like a Girl Scout cookie. Smells like a Girl Scout cookie. I got it. Feels like a Girl Scout cookie. If you're feeling Girl Scout cookies, I hope that that's the cookies you're feeling and not the actual Girl Scouts. So here we go. the Adventurefuls Girl Scout cookies going in. Okay. Initial reaction. It's got the same type of texture on the inside, and you can tell by looking at it. Everything about this cookie eats like a Thin Mint. How it feels in your mouth feels like you're eating a Thin Mint. I expected this to be softer. I mean, with the creme or cream that they use, I expected it to be a little softer. As I press in it, it's hard. This is hard. It's not creamy at all. Kind of expected a creamy center. So, all this is a Thin Mint without the mint. And a little bit of the sea salt, caramel, cream on the top of a Thin Mint. The rest of the cookie, the chocolate, is like pretty overbearing to the point that this, which should be the centerpiece of this cookie, you only get a hint of it. You only get a hint of it. Unlike the Thin Mint, where the chocolate and the mint is well balanced, this isn't. Not a well balanced cookie. It's a Thin Mint with a little extra something on top that you can barely taste. I'm not happy. I don't care for them. I'm not with you. I'm taking my hand right off that pile. Well, I don't care for the Adventurefuls. If I'm going to have a cookie that tastes like this, it's going to be a Thin Mint. And even honestly, this is not better than s'mores. So I'm disappointed that these replaced the s'mores. The s'mores was just miles better than Adventurefuls. So, sorry Girl Scouts, but this will not be a repeat purchase, and this is going out on the kitchen table for everybody else to enjoy, because I am not with these, especially for, I mean, if I'm going to eat 2 cookies at 130 calories for that serving, it's not going to be these. So that's my God honest review. I'm seriously not being biased. I was not aiming for these to be worse than the s'mores that I will forever miss. Honestly, I wanted these to be better. I wanted a reason for the s'mores to not be around anymore. These are not it. So, the peanut butter cookies, the Thin Mints, I'm going to stick with those. These, as far as I'm concerned, are just garbage. It's just rehashed Thin Mints with, I mean, the centerpiece should stand out, and it doesn't. That caramel cream with the hint of sea salt, that should stand out. Just, it doesn't. It doesn't hit. It doesn't hit right. That's going to do it. It's my review of Girl Scouts Adventurefuls brand new cookie for 2022. If you like the content, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here. Share with your friends and leave a comment down below of all the things that I talked about today. Have you tried these? Do you like them? Fight me on it. I don't know. I don't care. I don't give a shit about these. Links to all our stuff down below as well. Potationrotation.com for all your potation rotation needs. That's going to do it for today on this episode of the Fuzer. We'll see you guys next time.